Joining me on the stream tonight is Matt for the first time, known by his
Hello.
PSN name, TKB. Also got Ratic on here, which is Mark, which you guys have seen before in the previous Rally Fighters Championship videos that we've done. How's it going there, Mark?
How's it going? How's it going? You alright?
Yeah, good. It's interesting to be in a different game. It's going to be
definitely.
a bit of a learning curve here. Hoping we don't make too many mistakes. For anyone watching, bear with us. It is our first proper event on this. We've only done one stream before, and that one was a bit of a mess. But we're hoping this one isn't as messy. Okay, I'm just checking quickly. We are missing one of our drivers. He's struggling to get on. Yeah, it's still not looking good. We are 7 minutes over though, so we're probably going to have to start. Let me just get one final word here from him.
So Matt, have you raced much on dirt?
No, it's all quite new for me, I'd say. It's that's why you'll see me in the Super 1600 class. Nice, easy class to get to grips with. But I think a lot of us guys are gonna struggle tonight. Just because it's all so new for us all. A lot of us being a Project Cars based community, it's.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be some good racing, I think.
We got a couple of new guys. I think joining us later. Well, he's not new. He's been in the community a long time, but he doesn't do much rallycross until now when dirt's free for the month. So Roy will be joining us. That's Rock G007, who you've seen in the GT3 series, but not often on the rallycross track. So that'll be cool. And a completely new member is GTTC Demon Racer there. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do. I haven't really seen him race before, so looking forward. It's always nice to see some new members. We're waiting on Barry's 150. He's having some serious internet troubles at the moment, so we might have to go on without him. If that happens, we're probably going to let GTTC take his place in this race. So Demon Racer there might race in 2 races tonight, in both the Supers and the 1600s. So. Not getting a response here from Berries. I'm just gonna jump into the voice chat and let Demon Racer know that he's gonna race.
Okay. You can see on the screen there we've got JPH racing us with us tonight on the Rallycross. I know I'm in the a rally league that I think he hosts with another guy. Super quick on the dirt rally. I haven't seen him racing the Rallycross. So I'm presuming he's going to be one of the boys to watch. He's definitely got the rally side of the game down to a T. I'm nowhere near him.
The rally does tend to be the harder discipline as well, so he should be able to transfer his skills quite easily. But at the same time, he might not have the experience racing door to door, but I suppose we'll find out. And well, shortly.
Yeah, you do find that a lot of guys that do the rallying like that because there's no contact.
Yeah.
you're out there on your own, setting your own time. Where rallycross, it can get quite physical. So you've got to take a knock or two.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so Demon will be joining us now in Barry's place. It's a pity because Barry's is very quick, and I think we would have seen an epic battle between him and definitely Jacques and JPH there. But yeah, internet issues. It sort of like our technical issues. Like some cars might break down before a race. Online, your internet might break down before a race. So. Anywho, so GTTC, he is going to be in a Renault Megane tonight. So that's a change of cars. We won't be seeing the Seat that Ryan was going to be using, unfortunately. Okay, I think everyone is here. I'm pretty sure my settings are right, but we'll know in a second.
Okay.
Okay, the guys are choosing their vehicles, but we of course already know what the guys will be driving. We've got, let me go through the list here. This is what they should be choosing. Got Matsutsi in the Peugeot. It'll be a red and white livery. JPH should be in the Mini. It'll be a white with like some black stripes on it. Jacques will be in a Renault Clio. It's like a, I don't even know what color that is. It's like a bluish green, maybe a turquoise or something. Mark in the Audi, red and yellow. And we've got yellow and black Renault Megane for Demon. Mark is racing in this race, so if he hasn't left the chat already, I'm sure he will now. Good luck, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, so for anyone watching the stream, how it's going to work is myself and Matt here are going to be commentating for this round. There'll be a stream here. And then Mark will take over. We are racing Super 1600s after this, which is the smaller cars, front wheel drive. And we'll be racing that, so Mark will take over and make a new stream. So make sure that when this stream is done, you join the next stream. It won't continue on this stream. It will be a new one, so you will have to select that again on YouTube. Okay, just double checking the list of cars here. It looks like everyone got the correct one. Yeah, cool. This should be a good race. What do you think's going to happen here on the first turn, Matt?
I expect a big accident. Really, it's a nasty first corner. No, we've got a few experienced guys, so I expect it'll be nice and clean. And
it's going to be interesting. We don't have as much experience as a community on this game as we do on Project Cars, so these kind of first corners are going to be tough ones.
For sure.
It's a side-by-side start for the qualifying rounds. This is how qualifying usually works. You can't do this in Project Cars, unfortunately. It's usually one behind the other, isn't it, in Project Cars?
Yeah, that is true.
So it's going to be interesting to see who gets the better launch here.
Yeah.
Demon into the corner first.
Wow, it's very wide.
Just finding a camera view here that works.
You've got JPH out front, got a nice early lead. There's a little bit of carnage there in the background. Who was that? That was Jacques and Matsusi. Not very good with... Was it? No, it wasn't.
Sorry guys, I'm just figuring out it's a very tough...
You've still got JPH out front. He's looking nice and comfortable. You've got this is a tough
Is it here at the back is Jacques and GTC Demon there? But Jacques taken as Joker, so he is out ahead in that respect.
That's true. Oh, big mistake from Matsuzi there, just on the sweeping right hand corner. Over the jump now, down into third. I expect him to joker on this. Oh no, maybe not. And he has a right front puncher.
There we go. Finally found the view I was looking for. It took a while. Sorry about that, guys. On the stream, we're just getting used to the new game. There is a puncture there on Matsutsi. Front
yeah, I did
right.
mention that one.
It's very difficult on this game to drive with a puncture. Your race is pretty much over once you get one. Just following GTC here. He's going to go over the jump. Let's see how he goes there. Renault's quite the Megane is quite a long car compared to the others. It's probably the longest in this class.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing around this circuit. What would you say?
I think on this one, on Project Cars, I would definitely say you want a shorter car. On this game, the track actually feels a lot different to me on this game than it does on Project Cars. The corners don't feel quite as tight.
No, I'd say the grip's a lot higher as well. But I suppose that's just the game in general. It's quite a...
So everybody's taking their chokers now. Jacques a bit behind JPH there. Jacques in this Renault Clio. It's the Mad Croc logo on the side. There's JPH. We can just see him just ahead of Jacques. So that's all 4 laps up. So
Indeed. It was a nice recovery drive from Jacques. Oh, sorry.
Demon now getting to the last corner. Matsutsi still struggling with that puncture. You can't really drive with a puncture in this.
He's going to get timed out by the looks of it.
I'm not actually sure that it's this difficult to drive in real life with a puncture. I mean, I've seen some of the guys on the real rallycross and they make it look easy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is a bit overly exaggerated in this game, but basically your car can't even turn at all.
No, it's I think in real life it's not so bad on the dirt, is it? Because the rim, the lip of the wheel sort of digs into the dirt, but tarmac, I think they struggle almost as much.
There's a pretty famous replay of the one race on the World Rallycross of Kristoffersen driving like almost an entire race with a puncture, leading the race until the last lap where he gets overtaken. But it just shows that some of those guys can. I know Ken Block also has driven a lot with punctures.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on this game, I don't know. I'd like to see them try it. Anywho, so that was the first heat, first qualifying session. Going into the second round of qualifying now. Guys are just in their service areas, I would imagine, repairing their cars. In this game, your damage carries over to the next session. You only have a certain amount of time to fix pieces of your cars. So Matsutsi, it says he's disconnected actually. Do you see that there on the status? I'm hoping that he hasn't. That's not looking good.
It's nice to see Ratex managed to rejoin.
So we are down one car now.
See what Mark can do in this one. Now he's rejoined.
Who is in this? Is this Mark? He's in the Peugeot. So he must have disconnected previously. Yeah,
he disconnected in that first heat, unfortunately.
Okay, so we got JPH leading the pack again. So Mark has now changed from the the Audi. He's now in the Peugeot. That we see the Timmy Hansen colors, unfortunately. not in his own custom livery.
That could be down to the disconnect. He might have been rushed back into the lobby.
This game, I think you must, if you join like that, you actually have to choose your car in the lobby. I found a way to do it the other day when I disconnected from a session. And then it takes you immediately in, so you don't get a chance to choose again, unfortunately.
Big mistake from Mark there. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. Let's see what Mark's doing at the back there. I think it's these Hansen colours are putting him off. I think that's...
I'd say so.
That's probably what's going on. Oh, and he runs wide. That's what happens when you're in a car that you weren't expecting either. Running it very wide. JPH looking very clean around the track. He's definitely, of all the guys in this race, probably got the most experience on this game.
For sure. Shark's keeping him honest, though.
Shark is right there behind him, we can see, chasing him down in the Clio. It's interesting seeing the Mini out in front. When you watch the World Rallycross, you don't get to see that too often, so it is nice to see it competing there in the front. It is one of the nicest cars, in my opinion, looking. Nicest...
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. This Clio in P2, it's a nice looking little car as well.
It's also, the Renaults are very nice cars in Rallycross, there's no doubt about it. Look how close JPH gets there to the wall and he's not crashing, so that's good.
Perfect. Throw it into the left-hander here. I think Mark's real struggling out back.
So Jacques there still chasing down JPH. We're going to take a look at Demon here. Demon's not doing too bad actually. He's I think relatively new to the game, and it's the first time with us, and he's not doing terribly, so it's good to see. Mark just full send there.
Full
send, just got nothing to lose anymore. He just throws it in there.
That's what we want to see for, right?
Yeah, so it's a pity that we lost our actual Peugeot and that our Audi has become a Peugeot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still learning this game, guys. Don't judge us too harshly. We will figure it out. For anyone that is watching that has a PS4 that isn't aware, Dirt Rally 2.0 is actually the free game this month if you have PlayStation Plus. So give it a bookmark if you haven't already.
It looks like we've got 5 cars in there. Oh, Berries
Berries is in now. He is also in a Peugeot. Probably also going to be a Timmy Hansen. I don't think the guys have figured out that you can choose the car in the lobby. I came across it by accident the other night.
So who? Oh, sorry. So we've lost Matsutzik.
Yeah, Matsutsi was in the Peugeot, but he has now been replaced by 2 Peugeots, and we've lost our Audi in Ratek, who's become a Peugeot. It's very confusing, guys. You might want to write some of it down. So while we're just waiting here, I'll give you the list of the guys' racing numbers here. So you can, in this game, have custom racing numbers. The guys have chosen their numbers themselves. I'm just looking on my list here. We've got... I'm just looking in the wrong place like an idiot. Give me a second. There we go. So Matsutsi was in the number 27. Number 16 for JPH there in the Mini. Number 39 for Jacques Racing in that Clio. Radtech would have been 46, but now he's been put in the Timmy Hansen Peugeot, which is not... it's a 21 for both those Hansen Peugeots. They're not custom liveries, so you can't have your own number on them. And Berry's would have been in a 74 car, but he's also in a 21 now. So we've got two Timmy Hansens.
Oh!
Like one Timmy Hansen wasn't enough. So Radtech leading the pack there actually. So he's doing a lot better than he was in the last race.
Oh, it was a very hectic first corner and first few corners.
He's got JPH right up his behind there.
Got Jacques and Demon entered the Joker, completed the Joker, I should say. They've both got some clear air now.
Yeah,
fact,
so,
Jacques
and
already...
Jacques being ahead, he's going to be pushing for the fast laps.
Absolutely, he's already gaining time on Berries.
He's going to hope that with Radtech there in front is probably going to hold JPH up a little bit, which might mean that Jacques can actually get out ahead of them when they take their Joker.
For sure. And JPH.
So JPH takes his Joker, and he slots in there behind Jacques Racing. So Jacques Racing potentially leading the pack here, even though Berries and Radtech are in front of him. They still have yet to take their Joker. Both the Peugeots, it's very confusing. I can't even exactly tell you just by looking who they are. I have to check the list here.
You've got JPH.
Oh, Radtech has crashed out
carnage.
there. Berries must have also been tangled in there because he's dropped back just before the jump. Both Peugeots at the back now, so Jacques leading the pack.
There's a little bit of contact there with JPH, but it was no harm done. He carried on.
Jacques.
He's closing him down, though, I'd say. JPH really looking fast.
Jacques looking really clean there, going through those turns with JPH looking the same. You can actually see Demon Racer there, not that far behind, so he's not doing badly. He was only supposed to be racing the Super 1600s tonight, but he's jumped in as a sort of substitute, if you will, for this series, this class as well. So you will be seeing him again later in the Super 1600s. So he's not doing badly at all. Let's watch JPH here chasing Jacques down. He's starting to get quite close.
Just 7/10 in it now. He's real.
Right up behind him, going over the line there. The two Peugeots finishing at the back once again.
You've got a feel for Berries there a little bit. He, what I saw, he was just unlucky in when Mark had an accident. He had nowhere to go and cost him a lot of time, really.
Okay, so this, if I'm not mistaken, is now the third round of qualifying.
I think that was the third one, just finished there, yeah.
Is it? So this is the fourth then?
The final, yeah. For the final round of qualifying. And that last heat with Jacques winning made the next race even more important for him, really, because he'll be 5 points behind, and potentially he could level himself on qualifying points.
Sorry, I'm just letting the guys know they saying that they didn't get a chance to change their car. Just letting them know that Oh shoot, now we've got 6 guys. You see, this is what we didn't want to happen. It's going to now split these guys into 2 races.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is not what we wanted. I think it's too late though, so it's going to happen.
You could be right. I think even if one leaves now, it'll be split.
I think it might even split the finals, actually. It'll definitely split the semi.
Barry's is disconnected.
We race with 5 cars just to keep everyone in the lobby. The way this game works is that if you have more than 5, it splits the races so that there's 2 races going on at once to allow for all the action to be in one place. We race with 5 drivers instead of 6. It's just a game technicality. Not sure what's going to happen now with how it's going to do it with someone disconnected. I still have a feeling it's actually going to split. Yeah, as you can see, there's 2 Peugeots here. I don't know what you can see.
I'm in the other heat, unfortunately.
I'm looking here at the 2 Peugeots.
So I'm basically going to be blind because this could work out all right because I'm in the other heat. I can feed back what I'm seeing. I've got JPH, Demon, and Jack.
It doesn't give me an option to change to that lobby either, which is unfortunate. So
yeah, so we've got Jack off to a good start on the inside.
This is why we organize beforehand and we don't cowboy the sessions.
Well, we had a nice clean start in my heat. I don't know about yours, but
this one's looking okay. It's a bit of a boring race to watch with the 2 identical cars, to be honest.
I can imagine. So we've got the first lap in this race. We've got Jacques out front. JPH was just behind him, but he's gone for a joker lap, and we've got Demon also jokered on the first lap. So JPH will be looking to get some nice fast laps in to beat Jack on the joker merge.
So we're just following on board with Ratek here. He's full sending it a bit. Got Matsutsi not that far behind. Matsutsi just taken his joker.
And this halfway through the race now, we're just coming up to. We've still got Jack out front. JP8 is closing the gap, and he's down to a 2.2 second gap. I'm not quite sure what the joker is here, but I'd say it's going to be close merge on this one. It's just a shame you can't see it.
Yeah, it definitely I think was the race to look at with Jacques and JPH in it. They've sort of been the pace setters here.
JPH made a bit of a mistake now. He's dropped a few tenths. He just nosed a barrier. It's a little bit too close to it, but he's sending it now through the little S section. Now,
okay, on their last lap now, going through the dirt here. Just about to take the jump, I believe. There's the jump there.
So we got Jacques in for his joker on this race. He's coming out.
Sounds like your guys
it's a
are
very
a little
close
bit
merge.
ahead.
It's a very close merge. Oh, Jacques just about taking it. It's a little bit of contact now. Jacques letting past. Oh, more contact. More contact. It's messy. They're both stuck in the barriers. Demon now's got to be right close to him.
So
Jet
Ratek
ended up
over the
taking-
line, Matsutsik over the line. Their race is completed.
So we've got Jacques, JPH, and Demon. But there was a lot of carnage in the last corner there. No one's fault. It's just 2 into 1 doesn't really go, I'd say, racing incident. But
So Ratek actually won that qualifying round now.
nice.
Which will help him in points wise a bit, to get him a bit higher up in the semis, I suppose.
And I believe that's made that JPH has secured overall TQ.
Yeah, he did. I just checked it there now. So now this is going to be interesting what it does. I don't think we're still 6 people, but because we did have 6 people, we don't know how it's going to work here. I think semi-final, it's definitely going to split them into 2
I'm
separate
not sure now.
ones, maybe. I'm hoping
sure.
not. In the normal thing, if we just had the 5 players like we were supposed to have before the guys took their own... yeah, I don't even know how to explain what they did, but it has
we've got
put them
all
all
5.
in the same. So this is how it was meant to be. We've gone back to the single race, so you guys won't miss any action now on this stream. Okay, sitting here on Ratek, I believe, and Hansen Peugeot. We've got JPH just ahead of him, starting in first. On the right there of JPH in the Clio is Jacques Racing. Jacques gets an awesome pull there.
He's going around the outside. Can he hold it? Oh, he's lost a little bit of time around there.
Ooh, it looks like the Peugeot is clipping each other there and clipping each other again. Matsutsik squeezes through into third. That's very tight there.
While all this is going on, we've got a nice clean start from JPH.
Oh, Matsutsi into the inside of that corner, into the barricade. Okay, so Jacques has actually jokered. He is now going to be putting in those fast laps, trying to hunt down JPH. JPH is gone. He's
I think the Joker merge is going to be around 2.4 seconds or something like that, but you get such a good run out of that Joker, so it'll be interesting to see the merge, as always.
So JPH takes his Joker now. Let's see where he comes in there with Jacques right there as well. They merge. Oh, and then they come together there. There was some contact. JPH just not getting through. So he's going to be fighting. Remember, this is a 6-lap race instead of 4, so there is still some time now to put in the laps and make a move. All the drivers now done their Jokers.
I think
camera views aren't the best in this game, trackside. It likes to do some crazy action shots that don't really show you anything.
I'm still struggling to find that trackside camera.
Yeah, it's actually when you scroll through, it looks like a sort of roof cam, but then it starts changing between things.
Right.
But it goes
yes,
like on the side of the car, and then it goes like pointing backwards and pointing in strange directions, and it looks at the driver. But there, so we got JPH now really close behind Jacques. He might, if he's not worried about points and he just wants the win, he might not try push too hard, because he just needs a win in the final really to win.
Yes,
so he just knows. I mean, second is a good spot to start in. It's still at the front of the start line.
He's close, right up behind him now. There's only 4 temps in it.
It's very, very close. Going over the jump there. He might make a move here. He's going very tight, and he does. Side by side. They drag racing up the start.
Whoa.
They go wide. Jacques
What
manages
fantastic
to
racing.
stay ahead. Ooh, JPH gives him a bit of a nudge.
He thought about it, just had to back out of it. Lost a little bit of time again. He's got all that work to do, and he's only got one lap to do it in now.
Jacques holding on for dear life there, I think, with all these attempts.
Ooh.
JPH still right there. He could still try
and steal it. Jacques, I've noticed him a few times. He uses a really nice wide line, but it does leave him a bit
vulnerable for attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome battle there right over the line from those two.
Fantastic racing.
Got Demon Racer now in third, so he's actually been doing well the whole way through. He hasn't been exactly fighting the top two, but he has just solidly been getting third place, which is great for a new comer. JPH
sure, yeah.
and Jacques obviously a bit more experienced with either the game or rallycross in general. But Sutsi seems to get a puncture just as he went over the line, and Ratek there at the end. Okay, so that was the semis. Now for the final. This is to crown the winner of tonight's supercars. From what you've seen, what do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to be similar to the semi. I think it could be. I think the start's going to be vital for both drivers, and once they both get out cleanly, it's just a matter of trying to force something in the Joker lap. I think that's the way to go to make you move. They're both solid drivers.
I think a lot of this is going to be who gets the better start out of Jacques and JPH.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant.
Jacques will be starting obviously on pole, I think, from winning the semis, so he
For sure.
will have the inside line. But we do know that he has run wide a few times, so you never know if JPH tries to duck in on the inside or if Jacques going to protect his line. It's going to be very interesting, and with those two Peugeots, you don't know what's going to happen.
No, for sure. It's rallycross, so you might have a nice surprise from one of the Peugeots.
So we're about to start 6 laps there. It pretty much is the same lineup as the semis. We just seem to have swapped. No, it isn't. Sorry, the Peugeot's fallen to the back now, and we can see all the cars ahead. Got Jacques there on the left in the front in the Clio. JPH there in the Mini straight ahead, and then they are off. It's the first
nice
corner now. Jacques. He holds
a little bit of
inside. Demon spins on that corner, drops him to the back there. Ratek up to 4th, Matsutsi in 3rd. JPH is in 2nd, chasing Jacques down again. He might just want to get his Joker done. Oh, they both take the Joker. This isn't exactly what you would want when you're fighting each other, because now they have to make their move on the track.
This could open the door to someone else now for the.
This could, with the two of them fighting. This is going to allow, if Matsutsi can hold on to it, this will allow him to put in some fast laps, I would imagine.
For sure.
Or he might duck to pressure and also take his Joker. I wouldn't advise him to take his Joker. He's got the clean air there. He does take his Joker, so that lets Jacques through with JPH right on his tail.
So now it's a straight dogfight till the end between these two.
Everyone's Jokered now. Everyone's rejoined. This is how they've come out of it. So,
Oh.
JPH into a wall. I think he's got terminal damage. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's terminal
dear.
damage into the wall. So now we are just Jacques. So that puts Matsutsi up to second, Ratek in third. That bet he didn't think he was going to be there for a podium possibility. And Demon actually not that far behind with some more laps to go. So if any mistakes are made there, he could get onto the podium. So it just shows you Rallycross. Honestly, I thought JPH would be the favorite tonight. And it just shows you that you get terminal damage and it doesn't matter how quick you are. There you can see him in the background, stuck on that tile wall there. That is not how I thought this was going to go.
No, I don't think anyone could have predicted that, really. I thought it was going to be a fight till the end. He's got Mark gaining now on second place. Another mistake from second place.
Let's look what's happening with Mark there. Yeah, Mark getting closer to Matsutsi now. Both of them full sending it around that turn.
Whoa. So we're 2
I
laps
think
to
it's
go.
possible that Mark could try a move before the end of this.
Sure, he's got 2 laps. He's got plenty of time, plenty of opportunities.
Definitely
Very sideways.
Getting and he gets flicked around by the back of Matsutsi's car. And now Demon pulling up the Demon pulls into third now. No, Ratek takes it back. I think this is the race to watch now, is for third place.
Absolutely.
Overtaking the Mini there that's still stuck on tires, terminal damage.
You got Demon.
Demon now
breaking late.
Very good performance from Demon though tonight. He wasn't expecting to race in this class and he's done pretty well.
Oh, for sure. He had, what, 10 minutes notice? He had no practice whatsoever. He just jumped in the car.
He didn't even have a car. He just chose one now when I spoke to him beforehand.
Yeah, just jumped in and he's been competitive. He's, like you said, we haven't really seen much of him because he's been in a bit of a race of his own most of the night, but he's done a good job.
So Jacques wins, Matsutsi in second, third place goes to Ratek, so those are our podium finishes. GTTC Demon Racer in fourth, very well done from him. And JPH unfortunately crashing and getting terminal damage, ending his race earlier than he would have hoped. He definitely was one of the favorites for tonight, speed-wise. But it shows you Rallycross, anything can happen, and never think you know what is going to happen, because it doesn't normally. Okay, so that is all we have now for the supercars. We are now going into the Super 1600s, where myself and Matt, who's been on commentary with me tonight, will be racing. Make sure to swap across to that video when it goes live. It will be going live in the next few minutes. Video hosted by Mark, which is Ratek, who we just saw in the Peugeot. And yes, good luck, Matt. May the best Renault win.
Good luck to yourself as well. Give me some good racing.
Cool. Cheers, everyone.